So here's the reality, is that you are the sum total of the decisions that you've made in your life. I don't care if you want to blame mom, dad, you want to blame your uncle, your aunt, or your friends or whoever, and the excuses has got to stop. You got to take responsibility for the choices that you make in life. If you don't take responsibility for those choices, you're always going to blame people for your mishaps and things that go wrong in your life. But the moment that you realize that you, my friend, have the sum total in your life, you are where you're at because of the decisions that you've made, you are going to mature. And once you mature, you're going to get to the point where you're going to start reasoning and making better choices in your life. It's imperative that we do that. And so in this episode, we're talking about the choices that you make. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship and you decide to get with a person. If you're a man, you get with a woman that's got more beauty than they do attitude, and or you get with a man that is very prideful, but yet you think that you can change him. Let me tell you something, the choices that you make, you're responsible for that. I know that I go through life making mistakes on the daily. No one's perfect, and we all go through trials and tribulations, but we have to learn the experience. Have you ever noticed that in your life, things happen over and over and over again? And sometimes, man, I've gone through this already. I've been down this road. This looks so familiar to what I've been through. It's because you haven't learned the lesson and you haven't gained the knowledge to never go through that issue again. And it has the repeat in your life to give you another opportunity to do what you got to do to understand that you have a mind, that you have greatness, that you have wisdom and knowledge. You have to go through situations to get to a point where you are going to understand that, hey, I need to do something different. I am the sum total of the decisions that I've made in my life. I haven't made the best decisions in my life, but guess what? I've learned the lesson and I'll never make that decision again. And I'm progressing every single day. And if you understand that it's okay to make choices that are not to the liking at the time because of where you're at, but the moment that you get with people who know more than you, or you ask questions and you get around people that, hey, you know what, I'm deciding to get this or do this, or I'm going to transition into this. What do you think? And they will give you wisdom and knowledge like you wouldn't believe. And I would advise you to get with someone that you trust, someone that has been through the battle, someone who has gone through things in their lives, leaders that have scars on their back. Don't go with someone who is a novice, someone who is just beginning. Ask the questions, because most people stop living because they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to go through trials and tribulations. But yet every single person in the Bible who received a healing were sick at one time. They had a trial. They had a situation in their lives. So you cannot receive something good, a blessing in your life, if you don't go through a situation. And that's what most people don't understand. So the sum total of your decisions is exactly where you're at right now. So if you want to change that, you got to get pen to paper, you got to get the iPad rolling, you got to get your tablet on, and you have to start to analyze, where is my life going? What am I doing wrong? How can I change this? What is it that I need to do to make the right decisions? Who do I need to talk to get the wisdom and knowledge? Is it my pastor? Is it one of the leaders of the church? Is it my uncle who is successful? Who is it that you have to ask questions? The situations that you go through in your life dictate. Listen to what I'm saying. The situations you go through in life will dictate who you're receiving and listening to counsel from. We weren't meant to live life isolated. We weren't meant to go through this life and not associate with people. No, the moment that you start to get together with people, whether it's family, friends, or whoever, loved ones, you start to find out that people have gone through trials and tribulations. They've gone through mishaps in their lives, and they have a nugget, a diamond in the rough, because they went through it. This is how I got out of it. This is how I triumphed over that. But it's not going to happen if you don't open your mouth. It's not going to happen if you don't have goals, dreams, visions. The sum total, I'm telling you, of all the decisions you made have brought you up to this place in your life. And if you're not satisfied with that, change it. Be wise enough to say, you know what, this ain't working for me. I'm going through the same problem over and over and over and over again. I have to stop the hemorrhaging, and I have to get to a point where, hey, you know what? I need to find counsel. I need to find someone who can direct me in the right path. There's no shame in that. That's why I got to where I'm at right now. That's why I'm surrounded by mentors. That's why I'm getting to the place in my life where I need counsel. And I will take advantage of people who are know more than me, who have been through the battle, who's got scars on their backs, man, and gone through situations. I will get with them and I'll drill them with questions. How did you get through this? Tell me, what is your thoughts on this subject and this? And I'll be amazed by what happens there. And if you're a faith-filled person, man, all you have to do is pray, read the Bible, fast, and the Holy Spirit will show you many, many things. And if you're a type of person that can surround yourself around people that you value, people that are you trust what they say and they become mentors in your life, guess what? All you have to do is listen, because the sum total of your decisions right now is exactly where you're at. And I'm telling you, you have to break it down. You have to write it out. You have to say, this is what I'm looking, this is the direction I'm trying to go with my family, my faith, my business, my work. This is the next level for me. How do I get there? Who do I need to talk to do that? And I'm telling you, once you do that, things will begin to change in your life. And stick to it, because it's worth it. You're worth it. You have so much greatness on the inside. I'm telling you, the sum total of your decisions, the dumb decisions that we made back in the day, man, as long as we're not making those decisions again and reliving the same misery over and over and over, I'm telling you, things will change. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of MenchacaChannel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. In this video, we've talked about the sum total of your decisions. And I'm telling you, if you love what we're talking about here, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of MenchacaChannel. Do me a favor. I believe that you will take the time to view your own life and see where you're headed, and write down your visions, goals, and dreams, and start to work in that direction, regardless of the naysayers that come around and say you're not going to amount to nothing, this and this and that. You know what? The end result of that doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter, because you're living your life. You need to build up that faith. You need to build up the mentorship and get under someone who knows more than you. It's going to work out better for you. Until next time.